So after all the initial gragra, character assassination and opprobrium directed at Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, Nollywood actor Kenneth Okonkwo, aka Andy Okeke, shamelessly came out on Twitter to announce that he is giving glory to Almighty God, being appointed by His Excellency Atiku Abubakar as his spokesperson.
Atiku Abubakar is a man that has propensity for corruption, tendency to disloyalty, inability to say and speak the truth at all times. So he's a man who has propensity for poor judgment, belief and reliance in matter about, lack of transparency, a man who trusts in money to buy his way out in all situations, a man who has the readiness to sacrifice morality, integrity, propriety, truth, national interest for self and selfish interest. We are seeing it manifesting. It gives me goose pimples that Atiku has the national award in corrupting the generation before him and corrupting the generation after him. He said in that tape, I have advised Obasanjo against open corruption, meaning Atiku has been operating coded corruption, sacrificing innocent people and hiding his own head.
Hi, Okutoreba. Try. Just because of a pottage of yam, Kenneth sold his integrity and the truth. Just like an ikuke, he went back to his vomit. Now, I want you to get something straight. I don't have a problem with Kenneth becoming Atiku's spokesperson. However, Andy Okeke just told us that Atiku had a propensity for corruption and poor judgment, that Atiku was an inveterate liar, and that he believes and relies on Marabot, aka Juju. You all had him now. Am I lying? A few weeks ago, Kenneth Okonkwo was strongly advocating for Southeast interests and publicly declared that he would not support any presidential tickets without a Southeast vice president candidate. Unfortunately, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar had chosen Rotimi Amechi from the South as his running mate. All of a sudden, because of appointment, Kenneth went back on his word and betrayed the interest of his imaginary Southeast, Makeko, because of muscle of bread. Yore Southeast. Well, I'm not shocked, I'm not surprised. Man must chop, agenda must adjourn. But just know, Kenneth, your character is an unprincipled, mercurial opportunist who routinely sells his loyalty to the highest bidder, deploying cunning lies and unverified fabrications to justify his ever-shifting views. So where is the Southeast interest? So shallow-minded. At least house rent must be paid. How you just reduce your steez and integrity over a morsel of bread. The wind has blown. You are the worst among the Jew of Boala and Reno. Listen, like I said earlier, I am not against your support for Atiku. Anyone is free to support whomever they want. But you are just an unstable character. Good luck to you and your stomach.
Should I call it political uprising? Because I know now, as Atiku Abubakar appointed Kenneth Okonkwo, their next target will be P2B. Yes, P2B will be their next target. But Kenneth Okonkwo, what happened to integrity? When Atiku Abubakar appointed Rotimi Amechi as the vice, all of us can remember what you posted. You rejected it, said that it's the turn of Southeast, that the marginalization and Koko. Now we have accepted to be the same spokesperson, to be a spokesperson to the same person you accuse of marginalizing Southeast and Igbos. Where is your integrity? Mr. Living in bondage? Or should I say that Nigerian politicians are trying to tell us that they are chameleons, that it changes at every opportunity? Or are they telling Nigeria that they are an opportunist? They enter where it favors them. They're not there for the people, they are there for what they gain, for their own self-interest. Because it baffles me how these politicians will say something today and tomorrow you see the person doing otherwise. I think P2B is the only politician that has been consistent. What he say in the past is what he's saying yesterday, what he's saying today, and what he will say tomorrow. The only politician that is consistent on his principles and what he believes.
He be like saying a post of a presidential spokesperson like Kenneth Okonkwo will ever finish the bio. No be say they swear for Rambo, but that's just what he's playing out right now. The same Kenneth Okonkwo that was amongst the presidential spokespersons for Obi Dati, Peter Obi and Dati Baba Ahmed, the 2023 under Labour Party. Now Atiku don't still give a spokesperson again now for 2027 presidential election. Now they see life. Could this be what he was fighting for? Or maybe he no can't get choice again. But wait, oh, why some people they like to chop their vomit like this? Bible talks, let your nay be nay and your ye be ye. But no, Nigerians. Is this not the same Kenneth Okonkwo that said just some days ago, okay, it's up to like a week plus now or 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, that said, he no go fit work follow this Atiku Amechi whatever where they want to do for inside ADC because he wanted somebody who come from their side to be maybe a vice as Atiku the contest, another person will come from that side go vice him. Maybe that was why he got angry when Peter Obi left ADC. Because he was hoping, he had it at the back of his mind that, oh, if they can't do their mago, use Peter Obi to set their party finish. Use Peter Obi to set the party. People will come, they will come register. Everybody ADC will carry for our head. Then last, they will come do their manafiki. Atiku. Then Peter Obi will come, oh, I don't have any other choice other than to be a vice. That was what he had. Now the thing they clear for my eye. Now what be there in mind before? Now what be there in mind? Last, Peter Obi come on. Now he call the anger, the pain. Wey be saying come dey, wey be saying won't go land down for court so. Now, in with Obi dey court for Aba because of cho. And even the thank you, wey be say thank you post, wey be saying post now. Because after the news come and say Atiku, the letter where Atiku send give her to become presidential spokesperson, blah blah blah. The poster himself come make a post to thank Atiku for giving him the opportunity, blah blah blah. He still the draw mouth give Peter Obi for instance say say he no say Atiku no be that kind of person wey be say if person talk bad thing against her, he go come vex, come dey follow and do wahala. He was referring to Peter Obi. Believe me, he was referring to Peter Obi. Say if person talk to Atiku, he go come dey follow and dey do wahala. Atiku na very civilized person wey be say he dey like dialogue. And I'm like, what is he trying to say? The reason they talk that one and be say, una no say 2023 when he be presidential spokesperson to Obi that he use matter run Atiku down. He use matter finish Atiku. He call Atiku names. He talk say Atiku don't old. Me Atiku pass away since how many years? Wey be say he don dey contest. He never fit win. He destined not there for presidency. He no get anything. The same thing now where they run in match against Peter Obi. So now so he run in match against Atiku. In the say maybe Atiku now. Kenneth Okonkwo is just like, you see, this whole thing of cho, he did every tribe and every race. She been a Reno Omokri, now they what he says, since we come from that, all of us, they thought, say, why Reno Omokri call the behave like this? Then boom, Daniel Boala, I don't know where that one from come. Be like, say, na Hausa man, na Yoruba man, I don't know. Then we get, what did they call her? Kenneth Okonkwo now, we come from Igbo. Yeah, he be like, then they every tribe. Now they tell say Atiku na person wey like dialogue. Even if say you talk bad thing against her, you condemn her. He no go follow you do wahala. Okay, so as you come defame Obi, so make Obi keep quiet. They look you back. You go smell your nyash. You go smell. Thank God say you be lawyer. You go represent yourself. No wahala. You no go to spend money for court case like that. Because if say you no be lawyer now, you would have the need to. You would have. You know there will be need to get a lawyer. But since you're a lawyer, you can represent yourself. But don't you think that because you were a presidential spokesperson to Peter Obi, you once sang Peter Obi's praises. Peter Obi was to you once the most qualified amongst everybody. Because the same people where they contest now, more than not forget saying that they contest for 2023. The same Atiku of 2023 now be the same Atiku now for ADC. Peter Obi now the only person who change party because they thought they use Mango wanted to spoil the man destiny. He no say if he stay with them, he no go fit reach his destination. The same Tinubu, now say be Tinubu of today. So what changed? What changed? Because you see say the grab where you say make the man do for 2023, he say you no agree do. Now you thought say okay, this one not go fit run. No, my own plan not go fit work with this man. So who go fit work with? Who my plan go fit work with now na Atiku. And that Atiku, so when my plan go fit work with, I go need to demarket Obi to take market am. That's what he was planning to do. As Obi come out for the ADC, but you call the pepper. They don't finally give you the spokesperson position. Oh yeah, begin the talk they go. But right now we know say you not fit mention Peter Obi. I even like and say Peter Obi carry you go court now. So that till the election, you know, go open mouth, take on the defame and they drag them up and down. So if you want to talk now, you go mind your mouth. Just they chop una vomit anyhow. Now so they know Omokri self go abroad. Tinubu na drug lord, Tinubu na drug baron, na bad person, na this, na that. Before you know, APC call the eye and they call the eye, and before you know, they call shoot small money for your hand. Whoa, Daniel, Reno Omokri can't change mouth, call they sing praises. Daniel Bola the same thing. But Tinubu na bad person. Tinubu dey people where they organize terrorism for Nigeria. Nothing where they not talk. Boom. Tinubu don't become the best for them. You said 2023 Peter Obi was the best candidate amongst the same 3 people where they contest now. Even though APC they try to kill every other opposition. But today, Peter Obi all of a sudden turn to fraudster. He don't turn to a scammer. Go smell your nyash for court. Congratulations to you. Continue in this their ministry. Mo see where you feel waka reach. Una no know say power no dey stay with one person forever. Once una don get opportunity take dey with one person, una go just dey run una mouth pa. I will call the one that say wait oh, wetin dey happen normally sef.
Just as we expected, after all in Gragra, after all the thing we talk with the mass, he no ever support any candidate to need the future Igbo man. So finally, Atiku Abubakar, the ADC presidential candidate, don't appoint Kenneth Okonkwo as his presidential spokesman for the 2027 poll. May I never be like Kenneth Okonkwo. May I never be like Kenneth Okonkwo. He's still living in bondage.
Kenneth Okonkwo. How the thing of a little lady is, how you can't take no the one of a big lady. Now, proverb what your village people tell you. Kenneth Okonkwo, the thing of a big lady. When you see the thing of a small lady, you will not know how big lady thing dey. Okay, now you don't come out to insult Peter Obi. Now the things of the small lady and the big lady. That be waiting they carry your social media now Kenneth Okonkwo. Since why Obi knock you for 5 billion, your brain don't reset. Okay, now you know say Bola Ahmed Tinubu they go suffer for 4 years. Obi not be your topic again. Kenneth Okonkwo, I say Obi not be your topic again. I mean you don't throw away Obi as your topic. Now when you see the thing of a small lady, you go now know as the big lady thing go be. Now the parable where your village people they make be that. Kenneth Okonkwo, you sure say you be lawyer? You sure say you be barrister? Because it's when you add that drama, living in bondage. It be like say the thing when you add still they worry you. Kenneth Okonkwo, you are still living in bondage up till now. When are you going to wake from that your bondage? Because now Peter Obi not be your top 10 again to talk to. Since when Peter Obi slammed you with a lawyer for 5 billion, since then you don't leave Atiku Abubakar. I tell you, I said when you betray your brother, notice Hausa man go like you, notice that Yoruba man go like you, notice any tribe, even abroad, foreigners will not take you serious. Because the way you are Kenneth Okonkwo now in Nigeria, in all over the world, you are a rag. Kenneth Okonkwo, even rag is better than you because if you dry am, still use and bring it out, still clean ground. But as you dare, you are more than a rag. Kenneth Okonkwo, when you were around to your mind, I know your mind. You be say maybe Atiku go take you as vice president. You know, you think I go take you as vice president? Maybe all those things, all those slander where you be the slander will be all those topics where they talk. And people where they follow, they look you. It can't shock you say now Mechi, now Atiku, go take us in vice. Now you make you turn, say you know they work with them again. They don't need you to work with them. And nobody for this world as it stands now needs you or needs your offer. All those things what you do don't even make you lose many clients. Because number one, you lose your respect. Number two, you will lose all your clients. Nobody go come in to say, can't go stand for matter for them. Because you be two mouth, two face. Two face is dibia. You be two face. You don't get dignity. You don't get. Because any goat, any mumu, when he's selling birthright, he go dey very useless for this country and all over the world. As you stand now, nobody go get court case for this world. Say now you Kenneth Okonkwo they want call. Because they know say, oh wait till they come out for your line. Now lie. And you they talk because of selfish reason for your pocket. You forget say Obi, na Atiku boy before. No, you forget say Obi was once a vice president to Atiku under PDP when they did not won. You forget say Obi and Atiku they like pikin and papa. You forget. You forget say Obi and Atiku they like best friend. You forget. You don't know when you slander somebody. You first of all check around your foundation. Check the person foundation. Check the closeness between this person and the other person. Then when you scatter, you go know whether you go get favor or at the end of the day, that slander go disappoint you. But no, you feel say Obi don't come out for ADC. He don't decamp. He don't give you wins. You don't get ADC. Others when you talk, blah, 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 blah. They run mouth like wasted water. Run mouth like water where don't waste. When they throw away from sink, they run your mouth. At the end of the day, I think it will disappoint you. Because your him now vice president under ADC, he don't work for you. Now no party believe you. You as you there now you are useless. Just leave politics. Because you are now anything politics, Kenneth Okonkwo, you are a useless woman being. Anything politics in Nigeria, even all over the world, you don't throw away your birthrights. Because when una they scatter on herself, una hand with our future, una go send a devil. And whereas now na hand, now that they destroy on our future. Now you are finally destroy your future. Under you know how to talk, you know how to scatter. Like, the 55 billion you go pay mo. Not gonna beg Obi for corner. We not say they beg her for corner. No try am. You get pride. Why they waka like person where one fly? As then when no get wings. Wish when no get wings to fly, they claim. They do pa, 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 pa. God don't punish you. That's what God go expose. You see this 2026. Many things go come out. I say the ancestors don't choose me for all of now. Anyone when they ring for my brain, I come out for you. They go see the video. I don't ready for now. God punish you. Anyone that see this video, more share, like, comment, get to that idiot, that imbecile, that bastard Kenneth Okonkwo. When the betrayer of the land of the southeast, because of money, you sell your brother, you sell your conscience, you sell your life, because you don't know what is called brotherhood. You don't know what is brotherhood. What betide you now? Idiot. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. You know you read this video. Share, like, comment.
Make tell us say we dey look for him. We dey look for him furniture. May you come answer in call. We dey call him furniture. May you go there go answer. This same Kenneth Okonkwo said that he will never work for Atiku again. He will never in his life work for Atiku for appointing Amechi instead of an Igbo man as vice president. He said over his dead body that he will never work for him again. Today, he has appointed him as his spokesperson. The one way he talk, the one way he talk, yeah, still get issue there. He still want make his spokesperson. That will tell you the integrity of the kind of politicians we have in Nigeria. Now, Atiku, at some point, was very, very skeptical, let me use that word, about Kenneth Okonkwo and the way Kenneth Okonkwo behaves. Now, he's now appointing him as his spokesperson. Very nice. I'm not against that. I'm not against that because Nigerian politics and politicking is very funny. It's very, very funny. Apart from PRP, which is the oldest party in Nigeria, every other party in Nigeria, every electionary year, you see them either Imagine or something. We don't really have a political party that will say this political party, this is their way of life. The same with individuals. They can do anything, they can change anytime, no problem. Anything can happen, anywhere belly face. You know, growing up, we saw, many of us saw MPN, many of us saw MPP, UPN, and a whole lot, you know, growing up. Today, those parties are no longer here. Apart from PRP have been there and is still here now. In United States, they have the Democrats and the Republicans. It's been there. Yeah, independent too. It's been there since, if not since creation of America, till date. Till date. Nobody have ever thought of creating a new party or doing. It's either you join this or you join the other one or you become independent. Even the present president of America, Donald Trump, was once a Democrat. Yes, Donald Trump was once a Democrat. A serious Democrat at that. But at some point, his agenda and that of Democrats was not really going through. His way of life and the way Democrats operate wasn't really going well for him. He had to leave and join Republicans. In Nigeria today, you hardly see somebody, a politician, that will say, this is exactly what my party stands for. No party in Nigeria have any agenda. No party in Nigeria will say, this is how things are being done. No party in Nigeria stands today. Except maybe, just maybe, when Peter Obi becomes the president, things will start to fall in line. People will start seeing that, okay, this party is going this way, let's see. Because everybody can wake up any morning, anytime, and say anything and do the next thing, do another thing the next minute. And they call it politics. They call it politics. In Nigeria, we don't say things, okay, this is exactly like, let me take myself for instance. Some of us have a month budget, 3 weeks, a week, 1 year, 5 years, and 10 years budget. Many of us, we have such budget every day of our life. Some parties today don't really have like a week plan. That is why somebody will say, I cannot work for this guy in my life, I will never. And in the next minute, he is appointed as the spokesperson of the same man and the same party he said he will never work for. Because in Nigeria, anything goes. Money rules. Who knows what has happened? Money might have changed hand, I'm not sure. Then they will tell us, say, okay, if you leave here now, where are you going? If you leave here now, where are you going? And the guy don't really have options. If he will accept, it's up to him. You know, appointing is one thing, accepting is another thing. Like Amechi, we are still hearing some rumors that Amechi is rejecting the offer of being the VP. I don't know how true it is. It's up to them. They are uploading names of their candidates to INEC. So we'll see in the coming months and weeks who they uploaded as their vice presidential candidates. And we already know their presidential candidates. So it's up to them. But what I'm saying is about integrity of Kenneth Okonkwo. Kenneth Okonkwo's integrity is I don't know the right adjective to use. But when somebody is worse than Boala, and you know that there is something wrong, appointing such person to be your spokesman is putting your own integrity in a mess, because no human being can work with Kenneth Okonkwo. No. Nobody. If you really have integrity, you will not associate yourself with Kenneth Okonkwo. I'm not a saint, but I know that nobody who really wishes well for Nigeria that really want to associate himself with Kenneth Okonkwo. That guy is something else. And I'm telling you that if he believes that he still have something off his sleeves, he should go to Onitsha and answer the call. Then after that, we'll see if he'll be able to speak for. What is he going to tell Nigerians, being your spokesperson? I'm asking you, Atiku. What is he going to tell Nigerians? I hope that you have the videos of what that guy said about you in 2022, 2023. The videos are all over internet. You still want him to come and reverse those things he said. I love that because he's the only one that will reverse that. I know some technical things that we are doing. Nobody will reverse what Kenneth Okonkwo said about you. It's only Kenneth Okonkwo that will reverse that. You don't want to take him to court. That's how it works. You don't want to take him to court. You still want him to be your spokesperson so that he will be the person that will reverse what he said about you. It is understandable. I understand that. And I believe some intelligent Nigerians understand that too. Because taking him to court in your own case will not really work for you. So the best thing is to use him to reverse what he said. But what have he said? There is nothing anybody can do about it. And Nigerians know the truth anyway.
Good day to our viewers all over the world, and welcome back to Local Journal. May we never sell our integrity for a pot of soup. Kenneth Okonkwo is someone who Nigerians can never trust again. He has destroyed his own political career and everything that could take him to the top. This is a man that said so many trash about the same person that appointed him as a spokesperson now. He said so many trash about this man. He insulted this man, denigrated this man, said a whole lot of stuff about this man, just so that his principal then would like him and all. But look at the same person now. He's been appointed, going back to his vomit, even when he came out to say that he was not going to be in Atiku's camp anymore or campaign for Atiku. For the very fact that Atiku refused to pick someone from the southeastern part of the country. Rather, he went he chose Rotimi Amaechi, who is from the southern region, to be his running mate. He said so many things. He protested and he told Nigerians that he was not going to support this man again. But barely 2 weeks into the appointment of Rotimi Amaechi as the running mate of Atiku, he has just accepted his nomination as the spokesperson of ADC and the presidential candidate of the ADC, Atiku Abubakar. This is a two-faced person that will never be trusted, and these are people who we can liken to a chameleon, because just look at this man. Is there any difference between this man and Fani Kayode? Is there any difference between him and Reno Mokri? Is there any difference between this man and Daniel Boala? These are people in the same category, and people who tend to kind of switch their mouth at every given opportunity, provided that is going to satisfy their and provide for them and give them what they selfishly want. Your integrity matters, and your integrity is very, very important in anything you do. The reason why Obi enjoys the support and the fanfare amongst Nigerian youth today is because of his integrity and because he has always stood for what he believes in. He has never been cowed by money or the love for money or the love of money to do the unthinkable. He's principled and he knows his worth. And that's the reason why he enjoys this popularity and what he's enjoying today. No politician in Nigeria or in Africa can boast and can come out to say that they enjoy the same support Obi enjoys in Nigeria today. And that's just the absolute truth. So for someone like Kenneth Okonkwo, he might feel that he's doing his kind of muzzling his way to stardom. But what he doesn't understand is the very fact that Nigerians will remind him tomorrow if an opportunity for stardom comes, and the judge of public opinion will always come out to castigate him and to say that he's not worthy of that job because of his kind of person, his chameleonic kind of character. That is just the thing. This man is just shameless and is worthless and lacks integrity. That's just the person this man is. And I believe and I know he's going to regret it. Well, he can go on and become the spokesperson of whichever person he wants to. That's his life. But the thing is this, he should be prepared for the court case that has been instituted against him by Peter Obi, and he should come and defend himself and say those things that he holds and those things he feels he knows about, those things that he feels are very confidential, that he threatening to expose. He should come and expose them. That's just what I can see at this moment. Drop what you think about this in the comment section, and if this is your first time to visit our channel, please kindly like, share and subscribe to the channel.